Uh-oh, we're live. What's up, everybody? I got things changed up a little bit. Let's see who pops in here as I enjoy my mini. G-Man, what's up? Jeff and Matthias is that way. Theoretical Pops, how you doing, buddy? Hello, Jeanette. How are you? Hot topic. Hey, David. Doing pretty good, Jeanette. Doing pretty good. Already been to a couple of spots this morning. Christy, how you doing? What's up, Bungo Pop Hunter? So yeah, I'm at the mall. I think it's gonna rain. That's right. Josh, what's up? I don't know what's going on at Hot Topic. I know they got some kind of a t-shirt thing, blue or something, up at Box Lunch today. I know they was, I think there's a Dragon Ball Z pop came out Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Yeah, I'm over the rain. The question of the day, to dip or not to dip? I know, right, Jeanette? Mary's usually like, boom. So I've got a dilemma today. I just found out there's actually a small con in town today. Usually they promote it like the whole week, and I just saw it today. Theoretically, you got your first hot toy. What'd you get? Yes, that's what Box Lunch has. Matthias. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see it. It's one of those. It's one of those cons. It's like, like $5 to get in. It's like in a community center. It's not huge, but it's actually pretty cool. And to be honest with you, sometimes I like the smaller ones a little better. There's Mary. Better late than never, right, Mary? Trying to figure out what they're doing. Papa Palpatine, what's up? Nice. Good job, Theoretical. Chick-fil-A, baby. And remember, Josh, dip or not to dip? That's the question of the day. I'm choosing not to. So I'm looking for the 80th cap. Wouldn't mind seeing the Thor today. I wouldn't mind seeing a wow. Totally just went out of my brain. Wow. Don't you hate it when that happens? You can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A. You really can't. It's pretty awesome. Nightcrawler. It just popped back into my brain. So hopefully, I'll see. I've already been to one Target, one Walmart, nothing. So, strike two. Yeah. Yeah, they should. see what else. Anything else I'm looking for today? Oh, there's a very good possibility I might pick up 3 of the new Venomized pops because I really dig the Storm and X23. I'm on the fence with the Daredevil one though. I'm sort of on the fence with it. I don't know. I'll see what Hot Topic and Box Lunch got. If they're running a pretty good deal, then might pick those up. I don't know. I like that. Yes, Jeanette. Yeah, those. I saw those at GameStop. And to be honest with you, I don't mind buying from GameStop, but when it comes to pops, if you go to Hot Topic or Box Lunch and they're doing like, you know, the 3 for $20, Josh Pence with a super, what? Bro, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. G-Man, I will see, and I still might do that as well. But there's something I want to do with them, especially the Storm one, because I got the Storm figure. So, I don't know. Decisions. It's rough being an adult. I bought these like an hour ago. Hey, Paul, you can still go hunting. It's called window hunting. I do that a lot, believe it or not. That was a good one. Let's see what else. What else is going on in my world this morning? Hey, I just got a new subscriber. I'm getting close to 7,000, so I'll be making that video probably this weekend, getting it out there. So for the 2-pack giveaway for that one. Excited for that. Oh, losing my mind. Smash it. Smash that like button. Oh, there they are. They're here.
Good morning.
Morning, everybody.
Apologies, we had to go to Barnes & Noble. They've moved everything at Barnes & Noble
Over to
to the CDs and movie section. Huge giant wall. They still keep the exclusives and what are those? Con exclusives up front. So
It'll be in the video from today. You'll see it.
Cool.
So other work after done.
All right, Greg Cook. I've already
Hi from
commented.
Cali. I know, we saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I saw it.
Nice.
You told everybody what the box was.
Yeah, some Yu-Gi-Oh t-shirt, white eyes.
It's like the blue dinosaur.
Yeah. Let me thumbs up.
Blue eyes, white dragon. Oh gosh.
They left me alone for a little bit, Mary, but they're back now. That's okay though. So I was telling them about our con that we got in town today.
Nice.
What's here today?
FarleyCon over in East Ridge. So yeah,
Is that where y'all heading today?
I'm probably gonna go over after I get done here.
I'm going home after this. My daughter has a swim lesson today.
Jeff needs a lit.
Jeff needs a lid.
Jeff needs to go to bed.
You know what you're referring to. The lit energy drink.
Lit energy drink?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you need to go up to GNC and grab you one.
Yeah, you need to get one. I've had one. Do you know what I like? What are those things called? Bang.
Yeah.
You can do the bangs.
Why?
Because lits are better,
Yeah, but the Bang has no carbs in it. That's why I can do it.
Yeah.
but it has all the other silly, crazy chemicals that a lit doesn't have.
Who cares? Chemicals are good for you.
Preserve my
Why do you
body.
think people do drugs? What does that say?
Stop it, play and collect on your way. I don't know if that was a reference to us. No, I did. I have not picked up that 2-pack because, to be honest with you, the only one I want out of it is Ghost, and it's hard for me to pay $50 for it because just for the one figure. So I figure at some point I'll find one. Somebody might want Lewis and not the Ghost, and I'll just buy it. But I really want the Ghost, but for what I want to use with it, Lewis has no place in it. So it's a cool looking figure.
Get Lewis.
I don't want Lewis. That's the thing. It's a cool looking figure. It looks just like him.
He's going to be at a con one day, and you're going to be
great.
like, you know what, I could get that guy to autograph that.
What, the figure?
Yeah, or the box. You're
He's
going to
coming
keep
out
the
of
box. You're going to still keep the box.
I do
No,
not keep
don't.
any of my Legends boxes. Or
Really?
my Black Series boxes. None of them. Those boxes get ripped up. I cut the name out from the box, put it in the bag. No, this is no joke. Last week,
Yeah.
7 30-gallon bags of boxes. The lawn and leaf bags,
Yeah.
7 of them full.
Of what?
Boxes, packing material,
And what'd you do with it?
garbage.
Man, I guess I need to start. I keep all my boxes and my bubble wrap because I do
I
sell
keep the
stuff
bubble
online.
wrap, but
I trade.
At some point, the boxes outweigh what's going out.
Right now, my boxes outweigh what's going out because I haven't had enough time to put anything up.
So that's why.
But I have been trading quite a bit. I just traded. Actually, I bought some stuff from one of my buddies. I bought.
Hey, Harold.
I bought a Chili Willy, the blue one from the Funko shop
chili?
at Christmas. You know which
Chili.
one I'm talking
I
about,
know
right?
exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
For $6.
What?
And I also bought at the same time a Chase, a gator from Wacky Races. No, that's not what it's from. Hanna-Barbera gator, the little blue alligator. I got that Chase for $6, and I think total with shipping it was $20. And it came yesterday, and they were pristine. They looked great, and yeah. So I kept that box because the guy literally micro bubble wrapped each individual pop. Then he put the big bubble wrap around both pops. Wally Gator, that's it. And I was thoroughly impressed with their
That's
packaging.
Cool. Well, see,
So-
the point like my wife made, she goes, at
Yeah.
some point,
Yeah.
do you really need all the boxes?
No,
And
but I
she's
have
like,
so many different sizes
But
of
like,
boxes.
but she made a valid point. She's
I'm
like,
listening.
why don't you go through, keep the boxes that are in the best shape, get rid of the crappy boxes. So that's where I started.
I did that once already, and now I'm back to all the boxes everywhere.
Alicia, when I'm not looking,
At some
will,
point,
make one or two.
at some point, you gotta cut it off.
I hear you. I hear you. All right.
It's
all
a
right,
fire
all right.
hazard.
It is not a fire
It
hazard.
could be.
Nobody's going to light
It could
anything on
be.
fire.
It could be.
He was trying
Well,
to
guess
throw my
what?
Galactic Toys box away already.
Do you have your toy collection insured?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
How? What do
Through
you?
my homeowners.
But oh yeah, through homeowners. But you don't have a separate policy.
No, it's added to my actual homeowner's insurance.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Call them and say, hey, I have a toy collection.
I had a collectibles collection.
All right, I guess I'm going to have to do that, and I'm going to have to start putting all my collectibles in a freaking Excel spreadsheet.
If you don't do it, you need to do it. Check with your homeowner's insurance. But yes,
I'm calling them.
it's
this
no
afternoon.
different than they treat it sort of no different than like a
Computers and jewelry.
gun collections, coins.
Yeah, but those all
anything.
have
It's
serial numbers except for coins.
Your pops have numbers on them.
But they don't have. But
They have numbers
Well,
on
I
them.
guess they
But
have
they don't.
numbers
They
on
didn't ask for us. They just needed a count. Had the new pictures and a count. And value.
who's your insurance?
Why you gotta ask me that question?
Just asking. You were in the military. I didn't know if you had USAA because that's who I have.
No. The Insurance Incorporated.
Okay.
They're out of Cleveland.
Oh, you have a local company.
I'm local, bro. I support local.
I support USAA. That's who I.
USA, that's really good.
Because they do everything for me.
They do.
Everything.
Now I don't know how they would treat.
I'm going to call them and ask them.
You need to.
Yeah. I think everybody should do it today. Call your insurance
Yes.
company and insure your collection.
Yep.
Probably a good idea.
That's why if you look at my totes, all my totes are numbered.
And labeled.
They're labeled. with what the content is, and I have the value of what's in each tote on the tote.
Current value.
Current value.
Nice. Well, you know, when it burns up in a fire, that current value sticker will be.
Well, now what I did
Toast.
with mine, so I did the current PPG value, totaled it up,
And then just wrote
then
it.
I added, I think it's either 10 or 20% that covered like everything, gas and the tote and everything. And that would sort of give me a buffer.
That's pretty smart. Smart kid. It is, Mary. It's a great insurance
It is the
company.
best for vets.
I've been a member for over. They kicked me out once when I was younger because I was a horrible driver. As a teen, I got a lot of tickets and I had a couple of accidents, so they dropped me for a few years. But I've been a member for over 30 years.
And I actually got to ride in the Matthias mobile today.
Yeah,
First
we
time ever.
Took a ride in the station wagon. Ride's pretty smooth for an old
He drifted
car.
it.
I did. Right around.
I've never
the
drifted
roundabout.
in a station wagon in a roundabout before. That was pretty insane.
Don't listen to Greg.
Ren, what's up?
The turbo wagon is awesome. Just wait till next year, because if I still have that car next year on my birthday, I'm taking the muffler off, and it's going to be so loud and proud.
What's funny is, you know what me and my brother
Hi,
want?
Jeanette.
Me and my brother both
Hi,
are
Ren.
looking at the new Volkswagen bus.
I am too, the
It
electric
looks
one.
So, yeah, it looks so
I know.
cool.
So you know what my first car was? A 1973 Volkswagen van.
Don't we still have it?
Not really. I did a. I gutted it when my parents gave it to me. They bought it when I was born in '73. I'm old.
In
Not
the
as old
van?
as Greg.
In the van?
Huh? Yes, in the van. They bought it when I was born. I was not born in the van. However, when I turned 16, I got said van.
Mary, those roundabouts are useless.
Yeah, they are useless.
You get lost in them.
And I used to be a skater punk kid. That's probably why I have this. And I had a lot of friends, and I was one of the first ones that could drive and had a vehicle large enough to tote us all around. So I gutted all the seats in it, and we used to put launch ramps in the back and drive it all over town, find parking lots, pull the ramp out, and do stupid stuff like kids
course.
do. Well, my dad one day saw us, and he was like, that's a liability. And he sold that van right out from under my nose. So it was not.
Ned wants to know how your arm's doing.
It's doing great. I start physical therapy next Tuesday, and I'm not looking forward to it because they will start torquing on me.
I can do that right now. We can arm wrestle.
I don't need the new location of my TFCC to come out. No, but just wait. I mean, it is going to be strong. I saw a kid last week get signed by the baseball team because he threw a 96 mile per hour ball in the little, like, see how fast you can pitch thing at the stadium. And they were like, you just threw a 96 mile per hour pitch.
Threw it more than once, too.
Yeah, he did 94, 96, 96, back to back. 3 balls.
95
Pretty
average.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
For just some schmuck in the stands. They signed him because apparently he played baseball when he was younger. He was in a car wreck and had some surgery, and I think that's what enhanced his throwing ability. So
he's like the kid that
yes,
that
it's
kid in the
exactly like
movie
Rookie
with
of the Year.
with the
Yeah. So the tendon that does this in my arm was zippered open like that. So he sewed it back together. So now it's like super
she
strong.
got a super tendon.
And I'm left-handed, and I used to pitch when I was in junior high. So I'm going to test it out when it's all healed. I'm going to go to the lookout
Well, there's
and
your
see what I
YouTube
can
name.
throw it.
Super tendon.
Yeah, super tendon. Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, Ren, you're a robot.
Uh-huh,
Oh, wait a
I
minute,
am.
Robit.
Robit.
You're a Robit.
I asked for metal when they relocated my TFCC. They moved it to the side of my arm and put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, sweet. Am I going to have like a metal screw that you attach it to? And he goes, it's not metal. And I was like, I want that card for when I fly. But whatever.
So you remember Mark was here last week.
Yes.
So I went up to Dice Head Saturday.
Okay. After he.
Yeah.
Okay. Was he there?
He was there. They were playing.
I watched him play when he went there.
What were they playing?
Star Wars.
So
With the little figures.
Yes, the little 1-inch ones.
Like they have in there.
And literally, it's blowing my mind watching them play. I talked to the manager there.
Are you going to start playing?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm just completely lost.
Yeah, I stood there for
I mean,
half
they'd
an hour.
put a card down, and that. I don't
That card has hit points and.
But I didn't even know what happened. The only thing I would see were people that moved pieces.
Yeah.
But it's like
and they would say stuff, and it would just.
What happened?
Why didn't you record this?
Wow, I was with Kim. I didn't have my camera stuff.
Oh, okay.
I was just there to say hi to Mark. But it's the boards is what impressed me. The freaking buildings.
Are they 3-dimensional?
Yes, they're buildings.
That's pretty
They
cool.
had freaking
But is it always
ATS
there?
keys.
Really?
Yes, like
So
this
is
tall.
it there all the time?
Yes.
And you just come in and
It's
play
like a
on their
diorama.
board?
It's like a diorama.
That's pretty cool. All right, and it's called Dice Head. I need to go
Yeah.
up there and check it out.
First of the month, they have a big. They actually had it over in another part of the mall as well. Like the first of the month,
Wait,
they
it's
have
in
a
the
big.
mall?
Yeah, Radisson Square Mall.
Radisson Mall.
I forgot y'all had a mall.
If you go. Over
Yeah.
Are there any stores in the mall?
GNC.
That's it.
That's what I go for.
Mostly clothing stores. Dunham's there.
Mary, I'm with you. I literally
A
was.
couple jewelry stores.
I had
Tuck
no.
shop.
A tuck shop.
I literally had no
Y'all don't
idea
have
what
a
they
Hot
were doing.
Topic or anything.
No, God, no. We got a Five Below.
Is it open?
Yeah. They were outside, standing in line
Yeah.
Saturday.
I mean, have you been to one? I love them.
I've been to one. I haven't been to ours.
I finally went to ours.
Is it good? Is anything good?
I mean,
I didn't find any toys wise that was decent. They had some nice shirts.
I'm not going to stand in line for Five Below. That's definitely a long game.
That's a long game right there. You just go when nobody's
When
there.
nobody's there.
I just want to go to get gummy bears, but I can't eat them right now. So
But now, after watching them sitting there,
play.
it's very intense. Very intense.
See, but here's what
and
I don't
I saw the
understand.
guy use the ruler.
Yeah, they actually measure out like, okay, you can attack only a certain distance, and they have markers on this ruler, and they'll line it out and be like, okay, you can't hit me.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yep. I
Oh
watched
yeah,
them.
it's very.
I mean,
very
and not
ridiculous.
just Dollar General Store, Walmart rulers. These are legit freaking like folding rulers. They're cool looking.
And then like, if they want to shoot
Insane.
you like through like a window or whatever, they will like lay their head down. and
There we
try
go.
to get
First
the eye on the
Saturday
side.
every month, 11 to 6, Dice Head Games.
Is that him?
That's
Yeah.
Mark.
Yep.
Hey,
And
Mark.
What up, Mark? We're talking about you.
That's pretty fun.
It was intense, and like I said, I mean,
But everybody that's playing, like, they know what those cards are immediately.
exactly. Well, the
And,
thing,
and you and I, if we went to play, we'd have to go, okay,
well, the thing,
let's see.
the cards are like story.
Yeah, you have to read it, but they know because they've played so much. They're like, oh, we know what this card does.
When I was talking to Mark, here's the easiest way to look at it. It's like playing chess.
Right.
Very similar to chess.
3-dimensional chess with extra pieces
And cards.
Yeah.
And rulers. And dioramas.
It's cool.
That's awesome.
It's. I was thoroughly impressed with the dioramas.
That's cool.
Because
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going,
And they sell the stuff to build those
I don't know.
dioramas?
at Dice Head?
Yeah.
Things.
And are they
trying to
all the
remember.
same, or do people build these dioramas?
Every diorama
Differently.
is different.
They had
Okay.
3 or 4 different maps.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
maps.
awesome.
And they're not like this. They're
At the table.
4
Oh,
by
it's
8.
huge,
I mean,
yeah.
They're massive.
They have them at CM Games down in the mall. in
Are you
Northgate.
keto? What? Are you
Yes,
keto?
I'm doing keto.
Used to love
I've been doing keto, but I quit recently for about 2 months.
Guess what? I'm going to start
What?
this weekend.
Drinking your urine. You know people do that. But anyway, what are you doing?
That is doable. So, I'm getting back to some of the better habits. I'm going to start meal prepping again.
Oh, I thought I was going to say, are you going to start smoking
But
and
I'm
dipping?
gonna start doing the monster mash and stuff like that.
What's Monster Mash?
Basically bison, rice, and chicken stock.
Nice.
So that's going to be like
See, I can't eat rice.
main meals and some broccoli with it. You know.
So you're going to meal prep?
Actually, I'm going back to the heavyweight Greg, heavy lifting Greg.
Are you going to start lifting?
I'm done with
Beefing up, boys and girls.
I came across. I'll show it in the picture, but I came across a photo back probably about 6 years ago when I bench pressed 535 pounds. And I'm
Good
just like,
Lord, dude.
I want to be that guy again.
You know you're older, right?
Doesn't matter. Because I've been watching The Strongest Men in History.
Hey,
and
we'll be doing the next Saturday morning toy table
Nice pops.
in the hospital while Greg's recouping
No.
from snapping a muscle.
Blowing
No.
his shoulder out.
Here's the thing, like, because I haven't quit completely when I work out the heavy stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm still doing the 80, 100-pound dumbbell presses
Right.
and stuff like that. It's just I tapered back on the really
You've tapered back from like
stupid.
trying to
Well,
see
it's-
what your limit is.
Right.
Yeah.
And now it's like after I started watching The Strongest Men in History, one of the guys that I like on there is Brian Shaw and Obi, but the older guy on there, he's 50 years old. And he's a beast.
Yeah.
You know? And
Some of those
parts
guys
me is
are
like,
still beasts.
so my goal is I will see if I can do. I want to try to get back to the 535 by the time my 56 year is over. So that's about a year and 4 months.
Well, you're just now 55,
I'll be
right?
55. I'll be 56 this year. So by the end
In
of
December?
my 56th year,
When will you be 56?
next year, I'll be 56 this year,
But when? In December?
December 25th.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Christmas, maybe. That's right.
So I would like to see if I could recreate that photo in a
By Christmas
year and
next
3 months. Don't. Oh, wait a minute. Look here. Oh, right there it is.
Anyway, so
So,
that's
yeah.
pretty awesome. That's really cool.
My wife's not happy about it.
I wouldn't be happy about it either. That means you're not going to be home because you're going to be working out.
No. I mean,
You work out at home, all of it.
No. I work out Planet Fitness,
Oh.
but I work out like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, she's at work or asleep anyway.
Yeah. But it's one of those things to where when I
Happy birthday, Jeanette. Next
yes,
Wednesday.
happy birthday.
Let's try to remember that.
Early. But it's one of those things to where I've always been very, very, very. I mean, hell, look at me. I've always freaking ever since I was in the Marine Corps worked out.
You know what? I hated working out. When I was in high school, we had to work out for soccer, and we worked out with the wrestlers because they had really good workout regiment, you know?
Yeah.
And so our soccer team worked out with the wrestlers, and I hated working out. I hated lifting. I
I
hate
love
all
it.
that stuff.
Well,
now,
it's-
I don't do it anymore, but you put a pair of shoes on me, and I'll run all day long.
So I can't run.
I can
I
run
can't
for
run.
hours.
But I can't do it anymore because I'm older, and I don't know. I just don't get the joy out of it anymore.
Well, see, I do the TRX.
Give me a skateboard, though. I'll skateboard all over town.
Well, see, I do TRX at work.
Do you really?
I've got TRX system set up at work. In my
That's pretty
office.
cool.
I love my TRX.
That's awesome.
And then, like I said, I'll be going to Knoxville Monday, so
Me
it'll,
too.
it'll go with me.
Me too, Ren. I'm lazy.
Oh, I'm late.
When you have children, it's tough too, man.
No, let me tell you something. There is
I just
nothing
pick her up.
harder than getting up at 3:30 in the morning, leave the house by 4,
And go work out.
gym by 4:10, finish working out by 5:30, work 6:15.
He just worked out for like an hour
Then-
and 15 minutes. There's no way, dude.
What?
I would not want to work out for an hour and 15
Well,
minutes.
you got. So the way mine is, you could because
So do you do different muscle groups each day, or do you try to do full body every day?
no full body every day. No.
So you do legs one day, arms the next day,
So
back and shoulder.
effectively, what you do is you want to incorporate all your pulls and all your pushes.
Right,
You don't want to do pulls and pushes.
right,
Because that you're working against yourself.
right.
So you would do like pushes
things
would
we
be
talk about on
pushes would be
Saturday.
like shoulder press, bench press. Pulls would be triceps.
Right.
Pull down,
Pull downs, lats,
pull ups.
Machine.
But then you break it down. I need to bring my book one day and I'll show it to you. I mean, literally, I've
That's
got
awesome.
it broke down to where you can do it's 6 days, six days straight. You always have to have one rest day, which is always Sunday for
Right.
me.
My wife started doing a boot camp with one of her buddies, and this girl does it every Monday and Friday. And my wife gets up at 6 o'clock and goes and works out, comes back to the house and goes to work.
Marching band will kick your butt.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter's marching band.
My son's in marching band. And my wife went to like scratch something on her arm, and she's like, whoa, what's that? And she has like a tricep now.
Oh, yeah?
And she was like, I've never had a tricep
Look
before.
at that! Yeah.
I was like,
get that little groove right
yeah,
there.
it
You're
was
like,
so
yes.
funny, man. It was great. I was so proud of her. But she gets up every Friday and Saturday, or every Monday and Friday, and just skates out of the house while I'm still kind of napping in
Well-
the morning, and it's great. And I'm proud of her for doing it. She complains every once in a while, but she still does it. And I'm like,
Well, when
just
I was
keep it up.
when I was going through everything last weekend cleaning out, I stumbled across my my personal training certification.
So
a lot of people don't.
personal trainer.
I am one. I'm still certified, and a lot of people don't know that. And I was like, and then that kicked in another level. So I broke out my go bag, which is where I keep all my books and notes and everything in. Started pulling out all my training logs, and I was going through them because that's another thing. I mean, I'm religious on training logs.
That's
And
awesome.
I think I had 40 or 50 of them. So I started going through them, and I found the one related to that picture. And I started looking at the progressions, and I was like, okay. So,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Buff Greg.
Glasgow.
Buff Greg, the toy hunter.
Hey, I need to post that my MMA poster picture.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Post it on Instagram. Did you do MMA too?
That was I have actually had the opportunity to do that once.
To jump into the octagon?
Yeah.
You're nuts.
Yeah, it was not pleasant, and I did not enjoy it.
Getting pummeled? Did you get
Did someone
pummeled?
beat the crap out of you?
It was a girl.
Get out of
Are you
here.
serious?
Yeah, I'm
But
serious.
she had technique and
Well, she
skills.
knew
She was
what
a
you were
blue
doing.
belt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's my fear.
She armbarred me in like 30 seconds.
You
It was
jump
crazy.
God.
into you jump into
Like
the
Tom jumping
octagon with,
like a monkey
with
just
somebody
pulling
that
the
has
ground.
different training than you have, and that knows things that you have no clue how to defend.
Oh.
You're gone.
Well, you know how Scarlet or Black Widow jumps up and wraps their legs around the head and flips and stuff?
Yeah.
It was something sort of similar to that, but not the head part. Hey, Tim.
Hey Tim, what's going on, man?
When Ronda
How are you?
Rousey was doing
Good.
WWE for that little bit of time she was in there, she did that. She would literally like scale somebody and like flip
Oh,
them
because
over.
she's
and
a
grab the
judo
armbar.
champion, dude.
I'd
she's
get in the
crazy.
ring with Ronda. I'd so let her armbar me.
Not me,
I'd let
dude.
her choke me out in a heartbeat. I love Ronda. Ooh.
Somebody said they lost 130 pounds.
I think it's rent.
No.
Thing
Paul-
about it is, though, you got to try things.
Oh, I agree. You got to try things. I did that once. I did the Olympic triathlon here when I was 37
Can't
years
pull
old.
live.
I had never swam, ridden a bike, and ran in that order
Yeah.
ever in my life. And I'd only swam a couple of times, and I didn't really train for the triathlon. I swam 8 times before it, but I knew I could ride a bike and I know how to run. I figured, no big deal. I was 37 years old. I swam a mile. I rode my
And
bike.
that is hard.
I rode my bike 26 miles and then ran 6.2 miles, all in 4 hours. Yeah, it sucked.
Oh, the Toys R Us parking lot. Yes.
Oh, we need to do that.
We're still in the planning stages on that.
We haven't talked about it since we talked about it on here.
I've been
so
thinking a lot about it, though. I really have.
we need to contact them and see what we can do.
Well, and I was actually talking with Michael Battleground about it. I was actually just,
Yeah.
because he's a businessman and I value his opinion and
Yeah.
stuff. And now that he's sponsoring my channel, and if you're local, go to Battleground Comics and Games
In Dalton.
in Dalton,
Yeah,
Georgia.
check that place out.
It's
Um,
awesome. We went down there one day. It was great.
Yeah. But I mean, I respect. He's a very successful businessman. And I was just like, this is sort of the idea I was talking about. And, it's like, wow. And he's done something similar like that before.
Right.
But like I was telling him, the thing I want to do is not tables,
But your trunk of your car.
toys and trunks.
Yeah.
And then you can sort of just have some fun. Because like I explained,
It'd be nice to
him,
meet everybody in town that collects
Yes.
that we don't see all the time.
Or
we
you could
run
come to
into-
the table.
Yeah, we run into people at the store,
Yes.
or we'll be out, or we'll all three be out, and we'll be like, "Who's that guy looking at Pops?" Because
Yeah.
you can tell somebody
It was
that
the same way at
collects.
Toys R Us. That's
Yeah,
how we all met.
That's how we met. We were like, "Who's this you over here filming?"
I met him at Target buying pops.
I think that was pretty much the way it
Yeah,
went.
because me
sorta.
and Josh, that's how Josh and I became friends. We were at Toys R Us. We ran into
It's worth
each
it,
other.
Ren.
And then one day we were there Saturday morning, and he comes in. We're like, "Who's this guy? He's got a camera, and he's over there filming figures." And we're like, "Dude, you should start collecting Pops." And he was like, "Not falling down that rabbit hole." Baloney.
Well, but I held my ground and said I wouldn't do it till I found my first chase in the wild.
That is true.
So I did hold my ground.
That is true.
And
But
now
he
it's-
was looking. That means he was looking.
I was looking because everybody else was liking Pops.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show what we had.
And it's been fun. I mean, it is a rabbit hole.
Oh,
I look
yeah.
in my
It's a
my
black
room
hole.
that I have
a never ending.
taken over with
hole.
Pops, and I
Yeah.
feel like it's a hole because they are literally wrapped around the entire building or in the entire room. And I have other collectibles in there too, but those are the ones that I really enjoy. I go in there every day and I look at my pops and I pull some down and be like, man, I can't believe I still have this one. You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, that's how me and you met. It was Target that morning.
That's true. Yeah.
Looking for Pikachu.
Yeah.
I get out of
Nice.
the car and Greg's standing outside this car filming.
And you're like, who's that yoo-hoo?
And I'm like, I look over and then I come walking up and he's like, this guy's with his mom. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
And for the
She would
longest
never let that
time,
go either.
No.
and for the longest
she hates
time,
it. I
we
still
were
make fun of her for it.
for the longest time we would be at the mall, and Greg started doing his filming in the mall. And I don't know if you were live streaming then or not, or just
No.
doing filming.
No, this is the only time I've done live streams was at this table. The table I did.
So you were just filming.
Yeah.
And then one day Josh and I would always see him like filming. I was like, I'm not going to go over there. And we would sit on the opposite side of him and just listen to him talk to you guys. And then one day he was like, man, we just need to have like a therapy table. And that's how it started. And it was really cool because at first I was like, I don't want to get on there. There's
Yeah.
no way. And Greg was like, come on, just chat with me. Because it makes it, it's funny though, because like when you're like at your house doing your Tuesday thing,
Yeah.
it's completely different than when we're here because
Oh, it is. Hands down.
there's more like back and forth banter, or it's not really banter, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We talk about stuff,
We talk about everything.
everything. Like we just talked about lifting weights for 15
I
minutes.
mean, we listened to Mark talk for an hour about painting the other day.
We did.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me.
But I love that.
But it was cool because we learned something that we did not know anything
That
about.
was a crash
which I think is
course.
cool. And it's
Yeah,
just
y'all
funny
have a
because
lot.
I watch Tuesday's show sometimes. I'll jump in and
I've heard it
I don't type very
years.
much because it's hard to participate when you're on your phone. If I had my laptop set up or my computer set up in
Yeah.
the living room to where I can participate, I would probably do it. And I feel like I don't know how you do your stream at the house, but I know you have your computer set up,
Mhm.
and then you have your camera. You're using that camera,
No, actually, I'm using
Or-
a Logitech webcam. It's actually so I have two monitors.
right?
Have the mic,
Right.
camera. It's all right here in front
And
of
you
me.
just open YouTube, and then
Yeah.
you have a
Pop-out chat.
You have a big screen with the pop-out chat, so
Yeah.
you can see what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
And on the phone, it's hard because it just comes up, on your screen
It
right
is.
here over, Greg as he's
iPad,
talking.
iPad is a lot easier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, iPad is a lot easier.
I just
And what
got an
happens is,
iPad,
so
too, a
when
new
you
one.
got the chat pulled up, then the screen gets smaller.
Yeah.
So you can do the chat, but what I'll do a lot of times when I'm like on Kentpool or
Yeah.
watching Jetta or anybody else's, I'll rotate it this way.
That's what I do when I watch
landscape,
you.
and I'll watch it. Then you'll see the chats coming up.
Right.
If I see a chat, I flip it real quick.
That's
chat
what I
it,
do.
And then bring it back
That's
up.
what I do, but I hate that. I want it to be, it's almost
Yeah.
easier like how you do it on Tuesdays, where
Yeah.
you have your keyboard
Yep.
and your computer, and it's just, I don't know. But it's funny because you have like, when you're there, somebody might say something and you'll talk about it for 5 minutes.
Oh, I love it.
Or, like with us, we'll talk about something for an hour, the same thing for an hour. And it's
Yeah.
crazy to me. We know that people are watching and they're
Yeah.
commenting, and we'll catch one on occasion. But on Tuesdays, you literally are
I'm
like having
I am-
that communication
I am-
with the people
I
watching
am extremely focused on chats
on Tuesday.
because
And we do apologize. I do anyway, because I feel like we've taken away from that on Saturdays by being here. But it's fun for us, and I think you guys enjoy it because you guys come back every
They're
week
here
and
every
watch.
week.
Yeah, I mean,
And I think
to me,
that's
it's
cool.
like my theory is if someone's going to spend an hour of their time with me,
Right. You want to give them as much as you possibly can.
that's their time.
Right. I agree.
And
I agree.
Yes, I mean it's cool. I'll open up some toys and I'll show them this and that.
Not
but
yet, Paul.
It's one of those things.
We are working on it. Are you local, Paul? Is Paul
Yeah.
Smith local? Do I know
Paul, you
Paul?
need to come up here on a Saturday, hang
Yeah,
out
come
with
hang
us.
out on a Saturday. I'd like to meet you since
You
you
can be
watch.
like Mark. You can sit right there and not get on camera, but you can still be here.
Or just come and get on camera. I mean, it took me a minute, but I did it.
It's like we're talking. Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
to me, it's like when I'm
Awesome, you
when
need to
I'm
come
reading
up.
people's chats, and they, especially on Tuesdays, like I said, it is easier.
Right.
It's like someone put in a chat one day, and if you notice, I haven't done it in a long time. You haven't seen me do a live stream in a car in a while,
No. Well, sometimes you're.
but it's been a while.
When you-
Last ones was like what before RaleighCon.
Yep.
Or GalaxyCon.
GalaxyCon.
And that's because someone chatted, hey,
You follow
bro,
somebody called Poop Bird?
I really wish you'd quit doing that. Because it is a...
Who said that?
Somebody in the chat just put a chat, said, hey, I really wish you'd quit doing that because I don't want you to be distracted on the road.
Safety. Yeah.
And
whoever you are, that's a good call.
Yeah, and I took it literal, and I don't do live streams in cars anymore.
I have usually when you
Number one, it's against the law.
Yeah, Tennessee's not illegal.
No, it's not. It's hands-free. You're not doing anything.
Nope, you can't have no videos.
Can't have any videos playing.
Oh, I guess I need to stop watching your videos when I'm driving.
Usually,
but no, that's
I've got
but that was
I'm just
my
driving, listening to
conscious
it.
thought of acknowledging what someone said and be like, okay. Now I still do have my video chats.
Right.
Now me and Ryan and Kim, I'll put on my earbuds when we do our video chats a lot because we all get off work about the same time every day. But there's no sense in doing a YouTube live in a car while I'm driving.
Nope.
So I just don't do it no more.
But I do like it when you're like traveling to a con
It's
or
hard.
something.
It's hard not to. Don't get me
And just
wrong. It's
pop
hard.
on and say, hey, I'm traveling, blah, blah, blah. Here's what's going on.
So-
I don't think those are bad.
But if you
unless
notice-
it's one of the ones that people are wanting to participate and you want to participate back.
But when I went to GalaxyCon,
Yeah.
I pulled off in a rest area.
You did, and I thought I commended you for that. I thought that was great.
So still do
And
my
that's
live.
smart too, just to pull over, have
Yeah.
a couple of minutes of chat with your
20, 30 minutes,
with your
take a break,
peers. Yeah,
get some relaxation.
awesome. Yeah, breaking the law.
Hey, like I said, I'm not perfect by no means, and I still have my moments of slipping, but it's just one of those things to where if someone took the time out of their day and they observed something and they want to give me feedback on it, yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate all feedback. Paul, that's no excuse.
What did he say?
He gets to the mall like once every year or two.
Come
We're
on,
here, Paul.
When how do you buy your pops online?
Said he doesn't drive, so
Oh, you don't drive.
someone has to bring him here.
Uber.
Hey, I'm a Lyft driver,
He
so
can get you technically.
for a small nominal fee, I can come get
so
you.
you
That's
so you come
hilarious.
so you can come participate. It'll cost you
It
though.
doesn't have to be cash. I could probably take a pop in exchange,
Credit card.
PayPal.
Oh man.
You gotta have fun though. But I definitely want to do the. The parking lot thing before winter gets. I think it'd be cool.
I know Tall Man's doing a pop swap in a month.
Yeah, Tall Man does them like almost every couple of months. They do a pop swap.
What?
It's right across the street. They got this parking lot. It's perfect.
Yeah, they got to have him on the 30th.
I need to go up there.
You need to go up there anyway.
I need to go up there
You never been
anyway.
there?
Never been there.
Awesome.
Well, you know what? We need to plan a trip one Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey, Knights of Ren, are you going to Bubba Fest or whatever it's called in a couple of weeks? Question mark.
I think Ryan and Kent's coming.
For Bubba Fest? How much is it?
I think it's like $40.
Good God, I wonder how much.
But you know who's gonna be there?
Chuck Norris.
No, Jamie Lannister.
Oh yeah,
But Chuck Norris is gonna be there.
Chuck Norris is going to be there.
You know who else is gonna be there?
Who?
Burt Reynolds.
No, he's not. He died. Burt
He
Reynolds was there
actually-
last year.
He was on, but it's funny when you go to the
I know.
website, you see him
He's
right there. I'm
still
like,
He
wait
died.
a minute. Pick me up next Saturday in Texas. Wow.
And that would be a haul. Where are you at in Texas, Dexter?
I'm gonna say South Texas.
Ren says everything Tall Man.
Come
You've
on,
never-
Knights of Ren.
Well, I will say this: Tall Man is.
Are you going to
Pops.
Bubba Fest?
Yeah, it's
Is that what
mostly
it's called?
Pops.
Bubba Fest? It's called Bubba Fest, right?
Fest, yeah.
There's
They're-
somebody else good that's going
They
to be
actually, to be honest with you, they actually have a better celebrity lineup than GalaxyCon did.
there. They have a
and
better
Atlanta
celebrity
Con.
lineup than Fanboy.
Well, even Atlanta
Fanboy was a
Con.
pretty good lineup, but I didn't go.
Because Clay's going to be there from Sons of Anarchy, Hellboy.
Yep.
I will be
Burst Coast.
at home in bed.
Oh, got back into
Oh.
Pokemon.
I gotta work that weekend.
So, freaking Chuck Norris. Oh, the guy from Mortal Kombat's going to be there
Are
too.
you looking at that?
I am.
Because I can't remember. I want to say it's in October. It might be
No,
this month.
it is. It's August 23rd and 25th. It's not next weekend, but the weekend after.
2 weeks from this
25th
weekend.
is Kate's birthday.
So the guy from The Walking Dead, who also is the voice of
Houston.
Teen Titans, what is his name?
Which one?
Cyborg
Hey.
is going to be there.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, that's right.
That's my great grandson's name.
This old dude from Mortal Kombat's going to be there.
So what's the tickets?
I don't know. Hang on. I'm just.
I
showing
can't do a
everybody who's
press
gonna be
pass
there.
because you got to have over 30,000 subscribers to get a media credentials.
Get out of here.
That's what it says.
I think Jetta got him for, was it GalaxyCon?
Yeah.
Chuck Norris.
And I have his pop. And that
I do too. The guy that says it's a trap is
Yep.
going to be there.
Akbar?
Akbar.
Aren't you impressed? I'm really
You are.
Hey, man,
Pretty
I'm
good.
on point right now.
Oh,
I forgot
my
Nightcrawler
gosh.
earlier.
Did you know he's going to be there?
Yes, I did.
Steven Seagal, Above the Law. That guy is above the law.
Best movie though he did was the Battleship. Remember that had Tommy Lee Jones in it?
Oh yeah.
When he was hitting Tommy Lee Jones' head with the
What was
frying
that called?
pan. What was that called?
Under Siege.
Under Siege.
Yeah.
When he was hitting Tommy Lee with the frying pan.
If you're a NASCAR fan, Richard Petty.
That's the king. Chuck freaking
Now,
Norris.
this one is pretty exciting to me because I would like to meet this guy. Sean Gunn's going to be there.
Yeah.
Voice of Rocket.
The thing
and
about it though is, Chuck isn't going to Bubba Fest. Bubba Fest is going to Chuck.
Yeah. So I had no idea that this guy played this character.
Red Skull?
Did you know that he played Red Skull?
No, I did not.
Check this out.
No,
Walking Dead.
No. The guy from you talking about in the Captain Marvel movie or Captain America movie?
No, that's
he's-
not Red Skull.
That's not Red Skull. That's the guy that's on the planet
Stonekeeper.
Stonekeeper. Did you know that
But
he
it's
played?
the same dude. It's the
it's
same
the
character.
It's the same character.
But it's not the same dude in that movie.
Did you
No,
know
that-
that he played the Stonekeeper? Because I did not.
No, I thought it was the one from the freaking
So did
movie.
I.
Because it looked like him.
Yep. And then also, my wife watches This Is Us, and I had no idea that this guy.
Stage your
this-
face.
I had no idea that that was the same dude. So there are so many fun people at this con.
Well, you know.
Jake the Snake Ventura. I met him when I was 15 years old in an
Roberts.
elevator.
Roberts.
I mean,
Roberts.
God, I know Jake the Snake Roberts.
I
I was
You can buy
15 years old.
Jesse,
I did.
Jesse and Snake.
Yep, I did. Look at this.
Hey, what's up?
Tyler Maine's gonna be there.
Yes.
I mean, who has a saber tooth? Anybody?
Or Michael Myers.
I've got a Michael Myers. Oh no, I don't, because I sold it.
They
to
got
Josh.
a lot of cool. But that comic book guy was going to be there that you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to. Brian O'Halloran, if you're a Clerks fan.
Yes.
Heck
We
yeah.
need G-Man. We need a Steven Seagal pop.
I got one.
We do need a Steven
Which
Seagal
one?
pop.
Okay, so here we go. Right now, this is the topic. Right now, for the
Above
next
the
few
law.
minutes. What would you?
We need a Fall Guy pop because man, Lee Majors is the man.
What would you want as a Steven Seagal pop?
I don't know, dude, because Above the Law would be awesome because he had the ponytail. Remember?
Mm-hmm. That was the epic kitchen fight scene.
Yeah, that was like one of his first movies that like
That's
put
when
him
he was
on the map.
really a badass.
Yeah. However you say his name's gonna be there.
Jamie Lannister.
Nicolaj
I-
Coster-Waldau.
When I first scrolled through and I saw this dude's hair, like bring it down to here, I thought of Gordon Ramsay.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Does it not remind
Yep.
you of Gordon Ramsay?
Yep.
I was like, why is he gonna be there? And I scrolled
Ming
it up.
Chang's gonna be there.
That would be a
Marked
cool
for
one.
Death. That would be a good one too, theoretically.
Oh yes, Marked for Death.
Look at that. What was it? Marianne.
Marianne from Gilligan's Island.
from Gilligan's Island. And this is why I'm going. Scotty Young, he's one of my favorite Marvel artists. I'm going to
Police
go see
Officer
him.
Seagal.
I mean, do you see this lineup? It's crazy.
I got work all weekend.
Well, here's what I think would be a cool pop going back to Chuck Norris.
Okay.
Have a movie moment pop with the
Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris?
No. With the SUV half buried, and have it where it lights up, and you got the headlights coming on in the dirt. You know when they buried it?
I gotcha. Yeah, it
have
makes
the
sense.
pop there, and have it like half coming out.
Chuck Norris autographs $100.
Yes.
Sorry, Chuck.
You ain't worth $100.
Nope, not to me.
It is Chuck though.
I don't care. I met Chuck Norris when I was in Dallas, Texas. He had a P.O. box in the
But
place
see-
that I was running. and he's short as crap. He's shorter than me.
Lone Wolf McQuade, yes.
If you're watching Chuck Norris, you're a midget. No offense.
But if you took that movie moment of the Ram Charger,
Yeah.
you know, the supercharger,
That
and
would be cool.
have it come, but it has to light up where the headlights come on. You know, because remember he turned on all the lights
He
while
did.
he's buried, and you see it.
Yep, coming out of the.
But you can have the pop sitting right here and have the dirt mounted, and just have the
You could
front
have him,
end.
peeking
That
out
would
of the
be a
side
cool
window.
movie moment. That
That
would
would
be a
be
cool
awesome.
movie moment.
All right, so what else do we got?
Height isn't power. Chuck is power.
That is hilarious.
So what's the tickets?
Well, hang on. I'm trying to figure out how much these. Lee Majors is $50. Good lord.
All of them are
I
at
wonder
least.
what a premium is. A premium autograph. Does that mean he writes your name?
No.
Probably writes something extra. to it.
Ming Chang's only $20.
Just need a Ming Chang pop.
They already have one.
I know.
Sean Gunn's 40. So if we get the, you can bring a rocket pop, or you could bring what is his character's name in Marvel Legends in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Rocket.
No, he also is the other guy.
Oh, Taserface. No, that's the other guy.
That's the other guy.
I've got a
What's his name?
Taserface pop.
I'll think of it in a minute. $120 to get your picture taken with Chuck.
Danny. I forgot. I didn't see the last name.
Huh?
2-day general admission is $59.
Oh, Craglan.
Craglan. That's it. So 2 days is $59. Silver VIP package, whatever that means, is $100.
Super Ming. September 21st. Mary was talking about a con going to. Chuck is $100. That's right. John Wick 4.
September 21st is the con I may go to. What con
Ooh,
is that?
John Wick against Chuck Norris.
Oh, that would be awesome. I love those John Wick movies too.
Oh.
They are so entertaining.
Okay. So,
What?
did you read the article about The Rock, Statham, and
Keanu?
No.
No, but I saw Hobbs and Shaw, and it's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I know it's Rock and Statham, and I can't remember the other actor. They have it in their contracts where they cannot lose a fight in a movie. They can get beat up, but they can't lose. They always have to be victorious. It's in their contracts. That's why John Wick and Keanu is the best action out of all these guys.
Well,
Because he gets his
lost
butt,
yet.
but he gets brutally beat up.
In Hobbs and
He
Shaw,
gets shot.
In Hobbs and Shaw, they get beat up pretty good.
But they always
And
seem
Roman
to
Reigns.
victoriously.
And Roman Reigns, is it?
No, it's Idiris.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's his name? Iba something or other.
yeah.
Anyway, he's got a weird name.
He
But
was-
yeah,
But yeah, they've got it in their
it's awesome.
contract. You
That's
need to find
pretty
that
funny. I
article.
need to find that article. Who's
There's
the other
3
guy?
of them. I'm trying to remember who it was. Who was it? It was Rock, Statham. It was another action star.
So I'm kind of excited. I like those Jumanji movies with The Rock.
Oh,
That movie was hilarious, and they're making another one.
yeah.
There it is, Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn.
Oh, Billy Gunn. In
Now,
Berlin, Germany.
I will tell you, I would love.
Vin Diesel.
Yes, Vin Diesel.
Okay.
I think it's Vin. So, but if you look at all 3 of these characters in their movies, they get in their fight scenes, they do epic battles, you know.
Hang on, Sean Gunn didn't do the voice of Rocket. He does the action where they put the little balls on him and they film him. So he was like Rocket's like character movement. He wasn't his voice because Bradley
Sort of
Cooper
like the guy
was.
that
Whoever
did
just said
Gollum.
that. Yeah, kind of like the guy that did Gollum in the other one.
Yeah, Idris is.
He's awesome. And
I would have wished he would have done the Bond thing, like they actually wanted him to.
yeah,
be
but
the
I don't
next
think he
Bond.
wants to do it.
I think he'd been great.
I do too.
He'd been great at it. Now the girl that's going to do it, I think she's going to do great at it.
Really?
Yeah, the one that was in Captain Marvel,
Oh,
her buddy.
yeah.
I think she'll do really good in it.
Yeah, motion cap. That's
Oh.
what it's called.
Here you go. So I watched Endgame last night. Second time.
Okay, I was like,
Watched
for
it
the
first time in the
Wait,
movie.
Yeah.
And I watched it again last night on TV.
The Knights of Ren just said Groot can't get beat up.
Okay, so I had issues with Endgame.
Uh-oh.
when I first saw you guys heard it when I
Yeah,
came in on
yeah.
too much humor, blah blah.
But you
blah.
watched it again.
Watched it again.
And it was great.
It's still not great, but it's a really good movie.
So out of all the Marvel movies that they've put out in the last 10 years, what's your all-time favorite?
Infinity War.
Really? I like Ragnarok.
I like Ragnarok, but see, here's
That's
where
one of my favorites.
Here's-
That and maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. That first one was awesome.
the overall problem I had with Endgame
Mm-hmm.
is the fact of Infinity War before it. Because Infinity War was serious. It was, this is, blah,
Right,
blah,
and
blah.
they should have kept that.
Yes,
theme.
yes.
I agree
That's
with
the
you.
part that really made it hard for me to really love Endgame.
I agree
Was
with you.
the fact that it took sort of a little bit of a right, sort of like when she drew the timeline out and you take the stone off and it doesn't the branch.
Yep.
That's what it did,
Ah.
and it tried to incorporate some things in it that.
We're a little off.
Yeah,
I
a little
agree.
off.
I agree with you. It was still heart-wrenching.
I'll put it this way:
No,
my wife sit through all 3 hours of it.
Did
and
she
watched it.
cry at all?
Not one tear.
But she doesn't have like a investment in those movies, does she? Has she seen them all?
She's not seen all 20,000 of them.
Who knows how many there are? There's so many.
But there's, like I said, that it went.
Knights of Ren. I
branch.
loved Endgame. Masterpiece. I love it.
It was a really good movie.
I'm with people on that. I like Winter Soldier or Ragnarok.
Winter Soldier's good. The thing I liked about
Winter Soldier's good.
I love Winter Soldier.
That is a good one.
the thing I liked about Infinity War was.
I actually like Captain Marvel.
I like Captain Marvel too.
But what's funny is though, this is. So I made this comment when I came out of the theater about when they Cap went back with the stones back.
Yeah.
Had the scene there at the end where he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
lake.
yeah.
It's like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, it is
My
Forrest
wife
Gump.
sitting there goes, "It's Forrest Gump." I'm like, "Thank you."
That's what everybody thought.
That's pretty awesome that she said that.
And I looked at it, I was like,
Pretty impressive.
Well, it's obvious. That's Forrest Gump sitting on a bench.
Pretty
you're
awesome.
staring at like,
But
Pretty
so
awesome.
now I own the movie. I'm gonna watch it again this weekend. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
You know you're gonna watch it more than one more time.
I mean, in the next couple of days. I'm
Oh, you're
sure.
gonna watch it again, like immediately.
But I did see things last night that I missed at the movie theater. And that's because I was so hung up on Fat Thor and The Big Lebowski.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife said that as well. Why does he look like Jeff Bridges in Big Lebowski? I'm like, good question.
I've seen it twice in theaters.
And still didn't shed a tear. I still didn't.
Man,
You
it
know?
was so heart-wrenching. I don't think I shed a tear, but I got choked up. It was pretty good, dude.
I would like to see them do some things from it that would be some spin-offs. And I did like at the funeral, which everybody knows this, how they chronologically put everybody based on the movies.
Yeah, in there.
That was a really cool,
Yeah,
really cool
I thought that
part.
was cool, too.
Ooh, Five Avengers, Ragnarok.
Wow.
Ragnarok, I did like Ragnarok.
I loved Ragnarok. I think it was great.
Because I think Hela's awesome.
Yes.
I think Hela is great. Her character is amazing.
There needs to be a
and she is a
movie.
great actress.
There needs to be a movie
I'd
about
like to see her-
and Odin during that time.
Yeah, I'd like to
A
see.
pre-sequel.
What do you call
Yes.
that?
Prequel.
An origin story.
Yes.
I would love to see
I
that.
want to see
think
her
that'd be
and
great.
Odin kicking everybody's butt.
Because they're doing a Black Widow origin story.
Are they really?
And still, I'm telling you that the
Not a big Scarlett Johansson fan, sorry. She's
Iron
a
Man,
horrible
Iron Man
actress.
2 best Black Widow ever was. Long red hair,
Oh, yeah, she was great in that.
best Black Widow ever.
Not a big fan of Scarlett Johansson.
She does a good Black Widow. But see, here's the thing. In Endgame, I did not like her acting in Endgame.
Her acting stinks in every movie she's ever been in.
To me, Endgame.
Name one movie she's a good actress in.
Iron Man 2. Because she looks awesome.
She looks good, but she's not a good actress. She's
But what
horrible.
I'm saying though, in Endgame, it seems more.
Black Widow will have Taskmaster. Yeah.
It seemed more overacted.
I am a horrible actor. Thank you.
Hey, if she was in this chat room right now, I'd be like, what? It'll be a Saturday.
It'll be a Saturday morning for me as well if I go up. Probably Saturday though. My goal is to go up, get Scotty Young autograph. I've got a couple of his comics that I'd like to get autographed. And right now it looks like they're free. So
What? Really?
I haven't seen a single
What
price
else?
for him out
A
here.
lot of
And
it
most
has
comic
that
book
TB,
people.
it has that TBD.
Yeah, but most comic book people, like when I went to Atlanta Con last year,
Yeah.
I mean, they signed the books and the stuff that we brought for free.
Oh, awesome.
So they're just happy to meet their
How many
fans.
people we got in here? I'm with you. That needs
Jeanette,
to be black.
what did she play
Who?
that she was a good actress in? Name one movie. She's just good looking.
Are you going? The
Is there a
model shows
show?
today.
What model show?
The model, Chattanooga Modelers at the freaking convention center.
All cars and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes, it started Wednesday. Wait a minute, is today the 10th or 11th?
Today is the 10th.
Yeah, today's the last day. I don't know. Black Widow takes
Ghost World. Horrible.
Yeah. What about freaking
Eight-legged freaks.
What about in Ghost in the Shell?
Lost in Translation. No, that was horrible too. Lost in Translation. Okay, I've only seen Lost in Translation once, and I didn't watch it because Scarlett Johansson was in it. Because I really think that Bill Murray did a fantastic job.
She
in that
needs an
movie.
Oscar for her acting.
No, she does not. She needs a swift kick to the head.
What's up, Justin? You're
Anyway,
so harsh.
I am
on
harsh,
Scarlett,
man. Lucy, no, horrible.
Man,
The movie was good, but she wasn't good. She's just not skilled. She's the same person in everything.
I am a robot.
But
Well,
anyway,
see, like the thing with the Endgame was she done the whole long blonde hair and had the little pink stripe in it.
yeah, I know. I agree with you.
It didn't fit the number one. They should have kept her as the long red hair, Black Widow.
Jeanette, if you don't appreciate good talent, then stop taking it. It's great.
Hey, she's gonna be Atlanta Comic next year.
I'm going to talk to her about her acting skills and her prowess. Is she really going to be there next year?
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
How many people we got in this?
Years, I'm not really gives a good update on it.
I can't see it up there. How many people we got
Hey,
in
is,
here
Bill,
now?
is Bill Norfleet local?
Oh, there
He's
we
in
go.
Nashville, right?
Wait a minute. There we
There
go.
you go.
64 and 38. Come on, people. See that super chat from Josh Penn?
Nice.
$9. Blew my
Beard
mind.
of Pop. Is that what that says?
Yeah, Beardo Pop.
So that should be black up there, right? Don't you think? So you could read it?
I think the numbers should be like red.
Something.
Or they should do something like the live right there.
Scarlett enters chat. I love it.
Heck yeah. If she walked up right now, you'd get her autograph, and you know you would.
I don't know. I don't have anything
you
for her
would.
to sign.
You'd be like, sign my shirt.
Nah, I don't think so. I would take a picture with her though,
Why?
and post it.
She's
Just
a
be
terrible
like,
actress.
who cares? She's an actress. Man, I have pictures with frickin' Method Man, and he's a horrible actor.
I drove by the Oak Ridge Boys tour bus.
What's the
today.
most?
Did you really?
Oh,
On
wait a minute.
Wednesday.
What's the most underappreciated MCU movie? Underappreciated MCU movie. Okay, underappreciated as it good or bad? Iron Man 2. Underappreciated MCU.
I'd probably
movie.
say. Civil War,
Yeah.
because I really think that is a good one as well. And when it came out, it did really, really well. But then nobody talks about it at all.
That is true.
And Iron Man 2, maybe. That first Iron Man was awesome. That's probably one of my favorite Iron Man movies.
Yeah, because the whole Mark 1 thing,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was just amazing.
I think that's a good movie.
Method Man.
I'm not going to badmouth him. He was great. He was totally nice. I will never badmouth him. Now, Scarlett Johansson, on the other hand, just kidding.
That's actually a good question.
Most
Ant-Man and
underappreciated.
Wasp.
Ant-Man
I
and
think
Wasp
so.
was awesome too. That's
I
a
love
good
it.
one.
I love that anime.
The second one, the first one was great. Ant-Man was awesome. The second one was great.
Well, see, so I'm gonna throw this.
And
at
Lewis is in there, and he doesn't even want to pick up Lewis.
Here's the thing with. So I'm gonna use this as a good example.
Age of Ultron is underrated.
That is
That is a
true.
good one.
All right, so take Paul Rudd, Ant-Man,
Yep.
right?
Hilarious.
In his Ant-Man movie, hilarious.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and Wasp, hilarious.
Hilarious.
In-game, still the same character through
Yeah.
all three movies.
Yeah. Right.
Makes sense.
It does make sense,
That's-
but when some of the other ones don't make sense, I know. I totally agree with you.
Thor totally had no place in this.
But it did.
No, not Fat Thor.
Yeah, it did. Here's why.
PTSD Thor, yes, but not Fat Thor.
Well, that's his PTSD. That's how they dealt with it in a.
No.
I think the whole
No.
video games, eating pizza kind of
No.
thing was just that was
Because
In
ridiculous.
Fortnite,
think
of all
about it.
video
Even
games.
in Ragnarok,
Right.
in Ragnarok,
Some Call of Duty,
it
something.
totally had some humor in it.
It did.
Quite a bit more than it did in the first Thor.
True. Or
Uh,
Dark World Thor, which was a
Horrible movie.
you know what made that movie horrible? The lighting of that movie. It was too
Agreed.
dark.
Agreed.
It was like the battle scene in Game of Thrones. You couldn't
Yes.
see what happened.
too dark.
If-
I had to turn all my lights off in the house.
If that movie had been lit,
And I have my TV backlit so that my blacks look better.
Yes.
I had to change the color. I had to find the color because I have different colors. I had to find the color to make those
Yes.
blacks stick out because I rewound that scene like 5
Yes.
times and watched it.
I
was
guarantee
like, why can't I
you-
see more?
if they would have shot Dark World better, lighting wise,
Right.
more people would have enjoyed that movie.
So one of my favorite movies off of the MCU is Underworld with Kate Beckinsale.
Wait,
Love
Dark
that
World
movie.
was too dark? Yes, it was.
Kate Beckinsale, Underworld, the vampire movie.
Yes.
Love that movie.
I love her as
She's in my top 5 easy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, guess what? It's 10 o'clock.
yeah, guys, we're gonna go shopping, so we're gonna get out of here.
You guys have a lovely week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
Have a
collecting.
good weekend.
And
We'll see you. We'll see him on Tuesday.
That's right. So, guys, hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Have a great weekend. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please
Bye.
do. Make sure you got notifications turned on.
Hello.
And we will see you guys later.